How's everybody doing? Call it like you said. I'm gonna get on here and talk about last the segment about T Money and the Lakers and rest of the. I wasn't gonna get on here, but I had to do this. I had to call it like I see it. First of all, let's start with the Lakers since the last episode was about the Lakers losing last night. It's all about energy. Those boys are coming at you. You know what I'm saying? They been in the playoff mode since last year, and they lost. You know what I'm saying? And Ant Man is not having it. And like I said, all coaches. I'm a Warrior fan, but I got the Warriors. I got the Lakers the colors on right now. But let's not get it twisted. All these coaches make these gambles, and sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. Like for example, Steve Kerr. Sometimes on his wins, I'm mad, but he made a gamble and they won. So what happened yesterday is JJ Redick is going to win his best because if he did put those guys and gave them a rest, which he should have did, those other guys, Vanderbilt and whoever, Vincent and all the guys that was on the bench, now if they would and connect, now if they would have gotten the game and was messing up the game, now you're hollering, hey, why you put them in? So it's all a gamble. It's all a gamble. You know what I'm saying? So, the way it's said, not Lakers in five, but the way it's said now, Timberwolves in five. You know what I'm saying? They got to win one more, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, they just got to get ready for next season. Luka got to work out with LeBron James because he's, I know that LeBron is 40 years old, but Luka, he's 25. He's in his 20s, and he should be moving like Ant-Man. So get in shape. Austin Reeves, he got shut down. If you put a good contender on him and put him on the hard and rough him up, he's gonna just sit down on you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta put those on him. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Lakers, they know what they can do, but Ant wanted bad right now. He wanted badly. He been schooled. LeBron James schooled him. Durant schooled him. All the greats schooled him when it was in the Olympics, and he was a student, and he learned from all of them. And this year he says, if they don't make it to the finals, he says he's going hard. The Ant is in it to win it. Okay. Let's all move on to Detroit, the Knicks. That series, Detroit kind of blew it, even though that last call, it was a foul, okay? But before all those calls, you're missing a lot of easy layups, easy on the offense, easy plays that you should have been scoring, and you're missing. Turning the ball over, doing all that stuff. Now, if you didn't do all that, turn the ball over and made those easy shots, you probably would have won the game. But don't ask the refs to save you where you could have won the game easily if you would have made those good plays. So, I agree. The rest, they missed it. If it would have been another team, they might have called it. The rest is up and down, but they call it. They letting everybody play because they've been hearing too many complaints about how they referee these games. So the rest are letting everybody play. But just got to move on to the next thing. Now, Damian Lillard. I'm sorry for what happened with Damian Lillard. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? You never know when you'll get an injury. You know what I'm saying? So that's sad. That series is over with. So you might as well go ahead and tell the Pacers they're gonna go ahead and get that one. So it's sad to see that what happened to them, but hey, that series is over with. Let's move on tonight. The Warriors and Houston and Cavaliers, who they play. Warriors and Houston, okay, that can go either way, but the Warriors got more experience. Green, he's doing what he can do. This is his first playoff Um, this is his first time in the playoffs. And the Warriors already been there with the championships in the playoffs. So, we'll see what tonight. If the Warriors can get this 3-1, it's gonna be over for Houston. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to see Minnesota. So, and personally, I'm a Warrior fan, but I didn't even call the Warriors to go this far because, we needed a lot of pieces. We let go of Klay Thompson and we let go of Wiggins. So I really don't see them going farther, but I'm just gonna gamble with them and see how far they go because we still need some pieces to get to that next level. You know what I'm saying? And so we'll see tonight what the Warriors do against Houston. Right now, they should be able to get Houston and get them out of the way. We still need pieces to get to the next level. Steph can't do it all by himself. Okay? Now let's go and switch on to the Sanders problems. The Sanders boys, just like me, we all following our father's footsteps, and we got our father's genes. So he's seen what his father did all these years and all this, jury and all that stuff. So we can't take that against him because his father was cocky, and now the sons, and one of them is kind of cocky talking. If he's good, he's good, and I think he should have been drafted in the first round. But the NFL owners are Republicans, all Trump guys, saying it's like if you say something, because that's why there's no black owners. They got everything. They had a meeting. The 32 owners had a meeting. We're not gonna take this. So that's why he went in the fifth round. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that it's like that. But we need to change that and get a couple of black owners in the league because it's pitiful that we have to have, you know what I'm saying, these owners, billionaires, huddling up because black Americans say something, so they want to make an example, and that's what it is. That's all what it was. Okay, but we need some black owners. We need a couple of y'all put your money together and work together. And that's our problem right there. We can't work together, but we need to work together and get our own teams because it's mostly on all these leagues Afro Americans, black Americans playing. So we need black Americans owners in the NBA. We need black American owners in the NFL, and we need black American owners baseball and whatever. And that, when we do that, that's when it's going to all change, okay? Because we can say what we want to say. But for right now, they say what they want to say because it's all white owners doing the hell what they want to do. It's their money, okay? Let's get to Shannon Sharpe. The only reason why Shannon Sharpe and other older folks get younger girls because they're not experienced. You know what I'm saying? They're not experienced. They have no mind. They're still young. They're still learning. And us older guys can control you. So that's why he went to a young girl, because he go to an older woman, they gonna tell him, or a person that got experience, they gonna tell him where to go. So that's why Belichick, Shannon Sharpe, and others have young women so they can control them because they had no experience. You know what I'm saying? And so Shannon Sharpe, he gonna get what he's supposed to be getting. Now no more ESPN, no more, because he didn't F himself up, messing with those snow bunnies. Okay, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get a snow bunny, get somebody that's seasoned and slow your roll, because see, this is what it is too. Now a lot of these young girls, they don't love you. They going for that money. They going for that bank because they got somebody. They probably will eventually have somebody on the side. You can't do everything. You're too old. You're cramping and muscle cramps and all this stuff, arthritis and all this stuff kicking in. And she moving like this. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have somebody on the side. She just getting that money. She getting that money. All these young girls that got these old guys that look like, Frankenstein or whatever, they only get it for that money. They're not here for the love, the money, because they gonna have somebody on the side. So I'm just calling, like I said, this is my take, okay? These games, It's all who has the best, who has the energy, who has the energy. And right now, some of these teams have more energy than others. You know what I'm saying? And I just call it like I see it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see tonight what goes on tonight, what these games tonight. But we'll see. Stay tuned for next episode after tonight's games. Call it like I see it. Peace.